The consensus 2015 U.S. hurricane forecast was for below normal activity across the board, and it was very accurate, especially in terms of hurricanes and major hurricanes. Early in the season, only storms, named storms Anna and Bill, made landfall in the U.S. only as tropical storms, thereby perpetuating the drought for major hurricane landfalls in the U.S. to 10 years. Well, El Niño was the very reason for the highly accurate forecast this year. At the time it was made, we all knew there was a significant El Niño in effect. Over the Atlantic Ocean, an El Niño increases the vertical wind shear over the main development region, over the Caribbean, and that high vertical wind shear is very detrimental for tropical cyclones to develop and intensify. Depending on what else is occurring at the time, hurricane activity can be significantly reduced. For example, in 1982-83, there was, in addition to a strong El Niño, a negative Atlantic multi-decadal oscillation index, which basically means that sea surface temperatures were below normal, and that was another detrimental effect. Well, we know from past events that strong El Niños will probably lead to colder than normal conditions over northern Europe, especially later in the season. But what that means, what that translates to in terms of changes in frequency and intensity of damaging windstorms over Europe just isn't clear. If we look back at two very significant events, the 82-83 event and 97-98 one, in neither of those events was there even one significant damaging windstorm. On the other hand, if we look at years where there are moderate El Niño events, like in 2004-2005 and 2009-2010, we had two such damaging events. Irwin first, and then Xynthia in 2009-2010.